So it's a game about planting decisions. You can choose if you have good rains, you plant maize and beans. If we have drought, you plant cassava. If we have too intense rain, it might be a good idea to plant rice.
We know with certainty the climate is changing. That information needs to become decisions, needs to become action.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. What we're doing is really to look at what are some of the most efficient adult learning mechanisms. It can fall 6 ways. But within games, we can actually construct little vignettes where people are forced to grapple with trade-offs. And the trade-offs are, of course, sort of a caricature of reality, but the experience is yours, it's a gut experience.
There's new forms of dialogue between the meteorological experts, the Red Cross volunteer, the subsistence farmers. They come together in a safe environment for exploring what can be done and for trying new ideas.
Let's see what the rain brings.
It's serious fun. You can see everybody's mind is at work. They're cranking the numbers, they're estimating risk, they're making choices.
If you are wearing a bracelet, you are a man. You are walking in the shoes of a man. If you are not wearing a bracelet, you are walking in the shoes of a woman. The most neglected aspects of climate change is actually how important the gender dimension is. When we start the game, it's not going to be equal for men and women. This is because women have many responsibilities on top of farming. They have to care for the family, for the children, for the elderly, for the sick, to make the food, to do the laundry, fetch the wood, make the fire. If you are a woman, no bracelet, you start with 3 beans. If you're wearing this very masculine bracelet, you're walking in the shoes of a man, you start with 4 beans.
In our humanitarian work, we have noticed that women and men suffer differently. Things that have to do with too much rain, too little rain, and so on. What we have noticed is that generally there is exclusion that is not favorable to women, and thus they are more vulnerable to extreme events.
All of the farmers who are left in the game, put your arms up. What do you have on your arm that's the same? So it's only the men who are left.
We have observed this in Bangladesh, in Mozambique, in Guatemala, in rich cities, and we think that gender offers not only a lens to look at impacts, but also a lens to look at opportunities. How can we help the talent of women become more visible, become more actionable, and become more meaningful to the work we do?
One more round. Let's see what the rains bring. Everyone paid for cassava? Yeah. Okay, here come the rains.